Introducing television's only culinary how-to on-air learning experience that originates exclusively from the actual kitchens themselves, where the gourmet menus are the actual stars of the show. Celebrating where live entertainment and culinary arts converge. Commemorating cultural diversity in the culinary arts worldwide. Gourmet Secrets Revealed. Live casino and hotel. We are more than just entertainment. We are different, where leading chefs are both eager and ready to share their well-guarded secrets.
Okay.
Right, that feels
Oh, there's a good little trick. Do you have any tricks on this? One is like, this is well done, and this is medium, and this is rare.
Yeah, I've heard one a bit like that, but you feel this was,
Right.
This was rare,
Right.
medium, well done. But
Right.
I think it's the more you touch them, the more you get to know them,
Right.
you get a feel for it.
Right. Did this come perfectly round like that?
Now, what we've done with this is we've trimmed it up all real nice, and then we've rolled it in cling film, lots and lots and lots of cling film.
Plastic wrap.
Yeah, tied the ends really tight, and we've left it in the fridge for at least 24 hours.
Oh.
When we unwrap the cling film, it's just perfectly cylindrical, nice and pretty on the plate.
Oh, so that's how you get it so beautiful.
Yeah.
That is lovely. Okay. You can leave it beurre blanc. That's really called a white butter sauce. Doesn't have any eggs in it. You whisk it over a low heat just as you would a hollandaise or a béarnaise. And quail's eggs, just like any eggs, may be poached in advance and put in cold water and kept until they're reheated right at the last minute. So why not do it with these little baby quail eggs?
We're going to add the hollandaise.
And hollandaise may also be made in advance and kept over low heat.
Yeah.
And that's the duck breast, and
Yeah, it
it's
is.
got fat on top
Yeah, what we've done is seared it very slowly on this side until it becomes crisp.
in a frying pan.
Frying pan, and then quickly on the other side. You can
Okay.
leave that to rest and put it whenever you want. And we're going to cook it for around 3 minutes in a very, very hot oven.
Okay.
Okay. So here's a duck that we got out of the oven, and this is rested for a good sort of 5 minutes under some tin foil. And we're going to slice that up.
And you always want to rest any kind of meat after it's been cooked.
Definitely.
Then it doesn't,
They say you should rest it for as long as you cook it.
wow, that's a different term, but that's a good idea.
By joining Gourmet Secrets Revealed, the Cordish companies will provide an opportunity for chefs to publicly share their unique cooking styles, together with their contributing valuable hints and tips utilized in preparing their award-winning signature dishes, which is typically beyond what is achievable in a home kitchen. By becoming a partner with Gourmet Secrets Revealed, the Cordish companies will reaffirm its unparalleled attention to excellence in the culinary arts. Gourmet Secrets Revealed is unscripted, spontaneous, and at times with unexpected results.
Making an open ravioli, and we're making it with chorizo. We're making it with a bit of red wine, a bit of mascarpone, a little bit of rocket, and some quail's eggs.
And for the people that don't know, that's chorizo, mascarpone, which we call it, and arugula.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm going to start with a nice pinch of the rocket or rucola.
Arugula.
Rucola. I don't think I'll ever get that right.
No, don't try.
Right.
Now, you just dumped in a bunch of this lovely white chocolate.
Yeah. The pieces that you haven't eaten. It's a hot white chocolate and cognac sauce with chipped frozen berries.
I don't know where you get these ideas, Steve.
I actually stole this recipe from the Ivy.
Ah, okay. Well, good.
What we're doing, an English-inspired dessert, and it's basically tea and cake. And
Wow.
Everybody knows that an Englishman runs on tea.
Right. And
Right.
women.
Yeah, and women, yeah. Sorry for being sexist.
That's right.
Yeah.
Should hope so.
Okay.
Now that's just like a man to leave all that goodness in there. You can take the other one out if you want to.
And here's one we made earlier.
Okay. You don't want to waste any of this. Okay.
There we go. So if you keep whisking, I'll
Okay.
add the butter.
Good.
And what we're doing basically is adding the butter to this rich juice that we've created out
Right.
of all these things, the onion and the garlic, packed with flavour.
And you've reduced all of that
Yeah.
or boiled it down. Whenever we say reduced, it always makes me wish I could do that to myself. But in fact, what you do is boil it down. So,
It's going to remove some of the water, and the end result is going to be softer. Just make it a bit more, more lovely, nice, more palatable.
Now the technical term for that is dégorge.
Okay.
We're going to dégorge it.
Yeah.
And so normally you would take that then and rinse it after about an hour.
Yeah.
Get rid of all that excess salt. And it's going to extrude all the water.
Yeah. You've got to be quite liberal with the salt as well.
Right.
So it's going to be really salty to the taste, but then we're not going to. And then we're going to serve this.
Okay.
With a panade goat's cheese.
And you better spell that because nobody knows what you mean when you say panade goat cheese.
I'm not sure of the spelling, but what I do is I brown it in a pan and then I put it in.
So you mean panned? P-A-N-N-E-D?
No, I think it's a French word. But
Okay.
I'll show you how it's done and then you can see what you want to call it.
How did you get it all tied up like
Special
that?
bags, yeah. I don't think you have them in America. But
Oh, you're just being ugly.
You could always use an ice cube tray, and we're going to have that with a bit of chorizo that's been cooked with some red wine and mascarpone.
You mean chorizo?
Yeah, chorizo. Yeah, thank
Yes.
you for correcting me. And what we need to do is to cut this out into little
That's Spanish
circles.
sausage.
It certainly is. Yeah.
At its core, Gourmet Secrets Revealed is about offering our viewers an experience that transcends the ordinary. The dishes themselves often reflect this commitment to excellence. Working hand in hand with the invited chef is our own host. One key attraction that we offer is our unique format to include on a rotating basis various celebrity guest co-hosts, such as active and semi-retired chefs, journalists, writers, restaurateurs, as well as semi-retired professional athletes, film and TV entertainers who have an interest in gourmet food, cooking, etc. We're more than just food. We are the only culinary television series that enables our viewers to learn advanced tips and secrets about proper wine pairing presented by the restaurant's own wine expert. In addition, we will periodically feature a wine tasting segment, another culinary television first.
Earlier on, our chef, Steve Graham, showed you how to prepare a fillet steak with a tarragon and tomato beurre blanc. This is my recommendation of a wine to go with that steak. It's actually a 2003 Chapelle Saint-Arnoux from Vacqueyras. It's a medium-bodied, rich and flavoursome red from a vineyard actually right next door to the more well-known Châteauneuf de Pape. The grape varieties are around about 70% Grenache, 25% Syrah and 5% Mourvèdre. It's a ripe and fleshy red, and it's all you'd expect from the 2003 vintage and brimming with red currant, cherry and cranberry flavours. This particular one is the Luxter's dessert wine.
Which it's fruity, it's orange blossomy, very nice for dessert. I think more and more people are liking a dessert wine and a light wine for dessert, and it would be very typical of this region with all the terroir, as we call it, the things growing here to infuse the flavor of the wine. And you can just picture drinking it late one night when the sun goes down late and you're having something luscious like a summer pudding.
Exactly.
Perfect end to a perfect day.
Brought this one in from Spain. To me, it's the best value wine we have in the shop. It's outstanding value, extremely well balanced, smooth, great acidity, warm, all the right things that do to go with food like Spanish dishes, lamb, roast lamb, things like that.
Excellent. Let's give it a try.
What do you think?
That's absolutely delicious, actually, isn't
It's
it?
all,
And I
it's
can
got
tell
everything.
it's
As I say,
certainly
it's just so smooth, and that vanilla creaminess just comes through so beautifully.
it will go well
Can't
with
go
lamb.
wrong.
And I happen to know our chef's got some lamb on board, so I think this would be perfect.
Perfect.
Cheers.
Gourmet Secrets Revealed is about indulging in the best that the culinary world has to offer, savoring moments of creativity, craftsmanship, and passion. For food enthusiasts, Gourmet Secrets Revealed is an opportunity to connect with the artistry of cooking and to create memories that linger long after the meal is over.
Stephen Graham is the chef,
Hi, Natalie.
and he has been feeding us rapturous food. And so, Stephen, what is the dinner tonight?
Rapturous, that's one way to describe it.
I know, well, right. Does make it sound like it's eating us. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
One of my personal favourites. We're going to braise some lamb shanks with some chicken stock and some aniseed.
Very fashionable.
Yeah, we're going to top it with a little bit of creamed potatoes, and we're going to serve it with some beetroot, some little baby carrots. Also have a cheddar crisp on top.
Which is a cute little cheddar chip that if you make it, you'll keep eating them, and you'll have to keep making them and eating them. And then for dessert.
And for dessert, we're going to have a caramelised pineapple sundae with Greek yoghurt. So we're going to caramelise a bit of pineapple. We're going to strain off the juice. That's going to be frozen, and we're going to whip that up into sort of a pineapple frost. We're going to layer it in a glass all pretty. So that's going to comprise of some caramel in the bottom, some Greek yogurt, a little bit of pineapple ice, and yeah, it's going to be nice and fresh. Some lovely fresh tuna, and we're going to just sear that very quickly, have it a bit raw in the middle, serve it with a fennel coleslaw, lovely fresh summery flavours, and then we're going to be moving on to the main course, which is a local rare breed of pig, Gloucester Old Spot, and that's going to be the belly. So we're going to cook that really slowly for about 3 hours, so it's lovely and tender, and serve that with some decadent truffle potatoes and some sautéed asparagus.
And then for dessert, which we always care about.
Yeah, dessert, one of my personal favourites, we're going to have a lemon soufflé custard, which is a sort of spongy on the top and has got some lemony custard underneath it. We're going to have that with
so good.
a gin and juniper ice cream. We're going to use the best Bombay Sapphire gin. Yeah, so it
Right.
should be good.
And you bought it all locally.
Yeah, everything locally. Yeah, pop out on my bike and bring it back in my backpack.
Well, it sounds pretty good to me, as long as you have a big backpack.
Yeah.
That I made you pour into that so that it wouldn't blow up.
Yeah.
Wine can act like a Molotov cocktail if it catches fire
Okay, right.
and blow up in the bottle. So
Yeah, not good for the ship.
you want to pour it into it, right? You want to pour it into a wide mouth container. Your own oil and garlic and herbs marinated in oil. It's just wonderful to do. And you may do it ahead of time, but you must keep it refrigerated because otherwise it's dangerous to use later.
We're going to flambe the pig.
Okay.
Pop that in a hot pan. We're going to sprinkle a bit of sugar. And in here we've got some Cointreau and orange liqueur. Put a little bit in there. Nice and hot. We're going to get a bit of fire. There we go.
Don't do that at home. Don't do that at home.
So we've got a bit of chocolate in there, a few chopped walnuts, and a little splash of cognac. We're going to tip this straight from the bottle today because it's not directly into
Because
the pan.
you're not supposed to do that. Oh, yeah, well, still, it's dangerous. Don't do as he does. Do as I say.
And we're going to deglaze with a
Okay?
bit of white wine. Now I'm going to pour directly from the bottle because
Which
not
is
only am I brave,
You're
I'm very
not
strong.
supposed to do because it might blow up in your face. But I'm tired of telling him that. So he doesn't.
As with any work of art, it is important to understand and appreciate the essence of the chef and what motivates the chef while in the kitchen. Thus, each episode of Gourmet Secrets Revealed will explore what is behind the chef's culinary aspirations, up close and personal.
I reckon tourism is flourishing at this point in time since Myanmar has opened its doors to the world, and I believe it's going to be a focal destination.
You have a favorite that's served here.
Yes, we have three favorites. As a matter of fact, we call it butter rice, which is very well selling. It's very Myanmar over here, and the second is green curry with the ladyfinger and chicken and coconut, basically based with coconut milk. And the third one is honey chicken roast, which is also a popular one.
And your favorite?
My favorite is basically butter rice. Butter rice is a mixture of both Indian and Thai, and it is one of the most best-selling.
Stephen, it's so beautiful out here and so tranquil. Normally I got to just visit with you in the kitchen while you're rushing around, grinding this and chopping that. Where do you get your ideas?
A mixture of places, really. I suppose first and foremost, my family. Mum and dad are very keen cooks, and at an early age, I was winding out pasta with my dad. Bought some good cookbooks.
Oh, right.
And I suppose I've done extensive travels as well. I've worked in Europe for the last 5 years, so in France, Switzerland and Spain.
And can you find much fresh produce here on the Thames in these small shops that we've been visiting?
Yeah, that's really the joy of the job, to be honest, because in between meals, I nip out on the bike and found loads of little gems up and down the river. Great greengrocers, great butchers, great fishmongers.
Right.
And that's really one of the most enjoyable parts of the job, is meeting all these characters and sourcing some good stuff.
Well, thank you very much, Stephen
You're
Graham.
welcome. You're welcome.
One of England's leading sources of cold smoked salmon in the Henley-on-Thames region is that of Gabriel Meichens. Cold smoking is a process of preparing fish in which the fish is exposed to smoke and room-type temperatures between 65 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit for a long period of time, typically 12 to 24 hours. The key is the wood used for smoking, as Gabriel Meichens' Barry Wagner explains.
Start with some nice oak logs. They're nice and dry. They've been seasoned for about 4 years. If I chop this one, I'll show you just how dry it is. As you can see, it splits very easily, and the wood is very, very dry. And if you'd like to come with me, I'll show you the smokehouse.
When purchasing salmon, most experts prefer king salmon or Atlantic salmon fillet, with a decent amount of fat in it. Before doing anything else, it is important to rinse with very cold water carefully and pat dry with a paper towel. Remember that salmon fillets often have a few bones left in them running right down the center of the thick part of the fillet. Make sure you feel for these with your fingertips and then remove them using tweezers or needle nose pliers. Puncture the skin in several places to allow the brine to penetrate. Once the salmon is prepared for curing, it is necessary to mix equal measure of brown sugar with equal measure of salt in a bowl. Pack the mixture thoroughly all around the salmon and wrap the fish in several layers of plastic or saran wrap. Once this is done, the salmon is now prepared for the actual smoking process. For Gabriel Meichens' Barry Wagner, proper temperature control is most important.
As you can see, we've got a nice temperature gauge here that monitors the temperature. We need to make sure that we keep it below 90 degrees, otherwise it becomes a hot smoke product, and that's something that we need to avoid at all costs.
We are the only television series where viewers are presented weekly opportunities to take exclusive peeks into the gourmet workings of the world's most prestigious culinary establishments and their leading restaurateurs. Unlike your mass-marketing cable TV foodie shows, no TV studio kitchens for Gourmet Secrets Revealed. Only Gourmet Secrets Revealed produces exclusively on-site from restaurants, where the menus are the actual stars, supported by world-class chefs, who in turn pay meticulous attention to culinary detail and unwavering commitment to gourmet excellence. We are more than just entertainment. We are different. We are a learning environment. There is no question that the winning hand for the Cordish companies is the knowledge that Gourmet Secrets Revealed is dynamic and forward-looking. For example, Gourmet Educational Media has designed Gourmet Secrets Revealed from the very start to be franchise-oriented, with programs being produced and syndicated in such leading culinary markets as New York, London, San Francisco, Paris, Tokyo, Tel Aviv, or Morocco. Join us into a television journey into the heart of culinary innovation, where every dish tells a story, where chefs and their on-site restaurants become global landmarks in the gourmet world of the Cordish hospitality sphere. Gourmet Secrets Revealed reaches a demographic who have the financial means and desire to indulge themselves in gourmet restaurants and exciting casinos, world-class entertainment. Our viewership demographics consists of the well-educated, affluent women and men. What sets Gourmet Secrets Revealed apart is its focus on education and cooking safety tips, as well as our wine tips. In fact, just look around at the dramatic growth of diverse ethnic restaurants: Thai, Ethiopian, Mediterranean, Latin American, in addition to the more usual Chinese, Italian, and Mexican. That shows an ever-increasing interest in getting to know the culinary world outside one's borders, if only via the taste buds. Gourmet Secrets Revealed presents a unique win-win media investment opportunity as partners in our innovative culinary media marketing concept. Among the benefits we offer, through constant on-air exposure of your corporate logo, constant public awareness of your own culinary and corporate presence in major television markets, both nationally and globally. Secondly, you have an opportunity to promote your own culinary and corporate interests on both a local, regional, and even international scale at the same time through constant on-air exposure branding. Finally, you will become an equity partner in our multicultural television program development, thus benefiting from our financial success. As a bonus, we offer you an opportunity to become part of a winning culinary media concept that will appeal to home viewers as well as potential on-site visitors to your branded properties, be it in Baltimore or in other markets via Gourmet Secrets Revealed program syndication on television and video streaming. This means that Gourmet Secrets Revealed will leverage the contents of the TV series on the internet platform, so that advertisers will receive the benefit of both mediums at discounted prices. Our approach is to demystify gourmet cooking techniques, making them accessible to home viewers and visitors to your restaurant properties. This approach not only entertains, but also empowers viewers to elevate their own culinary skills and to experience in real time.
Thus, there is no doubt that upscale dining stands apart because it is not just about the food, it's about the story, the setting, and the people who bring it to life. Whether you're savoring a tasting menu at a Michelin-starred restaurant or enjoying a chef's recreation at home, upscale dining is an experience. Hence, this timely opportunity for the Cordish companies to be part of a winning culinary media concept, to participate in an opportunity to promote the local culinary community while concurrently growing your entertainment and media business interests. In the final analysis, it's not what we say or claim, but our actions that counts. So we invite you to continue to view some of our video clips of prior Gourmet Secrets Revealed segments produced in England and Burma. We are looking forward in having the Cordish companies as being a co-production partner as we enter 2026.
We're going to do a tomato and olive risotto with a paneed goat's cheese and a little bit of basil oil. Flavours that are sort of meant to go together, and it should be nice. So what we're going to do first is we're going to get the risotto on the go. So we start that with a little bit of butter in the pan.
And now you've got some chopped onions.
Chopped onions with a little bit of celery as well.
Oh really? That's interesting.
And we're going to saute those till they're nice and soft. And our onions are about ready, and we'll add the arborio rice. So what we're doing now is we're going to cook this risotto until it starts to get a little bit opaque on the corners. And when that's done, we're going to add a little splash of white wine, and we're going to add our hot stock. So we're going to add that little by little until it's all absorbed, until the rice is cooked now. So here we've got some pureed sun-dried tomatoes. That's going to give it a lovely colour and a nice deep tomato flavour. We've got some slowly roasted cherry tomatoes. So we're gonna
Yum.
add a handful of those. And some chopped black olives.
Right.
And then Parmesan.
Parmigiano Reggiano.
Dish is seared tuna with a fennel coleslaw and a tomato fondant with a bit of a herb oil. We want to get a lot of oil on this because we want to keep this nice and moist. For this to dry out, it's the end of the tuna really. So we're going to get some nice cracked pepper and salt on the top.
And that's the sea salt, flaky crystals of
the best salt you
sea-
can get, really. Here's some tuna that we cooked earlier, and we're going to slice this. We're going to put that on top of the plate like so.
Right.
Right.
And for those of you that want to, you can use plastic gloves to fondle all this.
Yeah.
And here we have our fondant.
Yeah, our tomato fondant. We're going to take that and make, how do you say it in America? Quenelle?
Quenelles.
Quenelles.
Right.
Right, so basically it's just shaping it between the two
It's
spoons.
Quenelles.
Okay.
It's actually a French word, and quenelle used to be a poached mousseline, and this is in the shape of the quenelle. So there we are. And then
we're going to finish it with a little bit of this herb oil. So we've got a bit of tarragon in there, we've got a bit of dill in there, and we've got a bit of parsley in there.
And it's olive oil with all those things. Did you bring it up to a boil?
No, I didn't.
Infuse it? You just threw them
I
in.
left it for a couple of days, yeah.
And we're making today a prawn curry, a wonderful prawn curry. Get the sizzle in there. Oh, wonderful. And what is that, water or is it stock actually?
This vegetable stock, but it's very clear.
Okay.
So now we'll cover it.
Yes.
Cover with the lid a few minutes.
Right.
Maybe 5 minutes. We got it. Nice curry.
Great.
See?
Right.
Oh, we got it.
Okay.
Beautiful prawn curry.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Look at it.
Yeah.
And then what are we going to do? We're going to add
Yes,
some
we're going to
coconut
add some
milk.
coconut milk.
Sweetened, unsweetened coconut milk.
Yes.
Yes. Just, oh, not a lot. Nice. And it's cooked through, but it's not overcooked.
Not overcooked.
You don't
yeah.
want it to be tough.
Today, char-grilled and English asparagus and beetroot salad.
Oh, yum. Sounds lovely. So where do we start?
Basically, we have a few classic English ingredients here that are very, very fresh this time of year. Baby beetroot, which we've just boiled and peeled, cut in half.
Look at that little tiny guy, yeah. Okay.
Beautiful colour, isn't it?
Aren't they beautiful? And those asparagus came from a very special place.
They are. They're from the Wye Valley. Beautiful, strong flavour, vibrant colour.
Is there any way to keep beetroot off of your hands? Let me see your hands. No.
It is a very, very strong colour and it does stain.
So use plastic gloves
Yeah, you
if
need
you're
to
not
wear
on
gloves.
telly. Right, okay. Now it's grilling hot. I can see the smoke and the heat.
Asparagus is coming up nicely. It's almost done. So what we're going to do is just get this onto the salad and dress it up.
Okay.
Yeah, just going to finish this with a tiny bit of rock salt.
Yum.
Just gives it a nice crunch and a great flavour.
Right.
So we're just going to plate this up, arrange it nicely.
And there we are. Our beets are all on.
Okay, so just a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
Moisten it up.
Right. So that is a tea leaf, and it's been slivered and
Yes, liver and the pickle for only.
and pickled
Yeah,
in
cooked and only leaf or just.
vinegar, or just
only
oil.
Yeah.
Just pickled in oil.
Yeah, pickled in oil.
Yes. Okay.
This is a double frying bean.
Fried beans.
Frying bean, double frying bean.
What kind
Inside
of-
chickpea and butter bean and some peanut, sesame. When
Yes.
you eat it, this is very crunchy and the
Yes.
flavor.
Well, I like that. Yes.
Seasoning seeds, we toast it in the pan as well.
Sesame seed.
Yes,
Yes.
sesame seeds.
Toasted.
And we have some Julia for the tomato.
Right.
And some Julia for the cabbage.
Right.
Garnish for the onion and the chili and the garlic.
Great.
This is for the garnish. Some people they like spicy, so they bite off the chili and 1 spoon of the chili. Some people that don't like it, they keep it separate.
You think I'm going to do
Yeah.
that? Really, you're wrong.
This is pork tenderloin that I've infused with Earl Grey tea, with a very mild Dijon beurre blanc, a bit of raisin puree, and a flambéed fig.
Wow.
So we're going to start by seasoning the pork. Get a bit of salt and pepper on the board. Roll it around.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do is we're going to seal this in the pan, get it nice and brown on all sides, then into the oven for about 15 minutes.
And the first side that you put it in hot, and it's usually your prettiest side, and then you just keep turning it while it's hot. It gets the same color all over and the same doneness all over.
And we've basically got a reduction here of white wine, a bit of vinegar, a bit of stock. The richness of this sauce goes really well with the pork, the sweetness of the raisins and the fig. This is basically the finished product. But what we've done is we've sweated raisins with a bit of cognac, a bit of white wine, and we've cooked them with a lid on for about 15 minutes over a really low heat until they're very soft. And we've blended them up nice and smooth and passed them through a sieve.
Who would think of that?
Just whisking in a tiny bit of Dijon mustard into this beurre blanc. Take the fig. Hot caramel on the fingers, never good. And there we go.
Right, dangerous to do.
Yes.
You wouldn't do that with your fingers. Steve, this looks phenomenal. Again, unusual, different, exciting, and a little weird.
A lovely summer pudding for you, a very classic English dessert.
Right.
And basically what we've done is just layered up some fruits that have been cooked down just very simply in sugar and lemon juice, then packed into bread.
Beautiful fruits. These are the ones that you've been using?
These are English.
It's a red currant?
English berries. We have red currants, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and strawberries. So a really nice
Yum.
mix.
Look at those beautiful red currants. And a pansy, which you didn't cook down.
No, the pansy is just a nice bit of garnish.
All right. So you've cooked it all down here to a sauce.
We've cooked it down into the bread, and it's just set in the fridge.
Okay.
We took some of the cooking liquor and reduced it so that we have a nice coulis to garnish the plate.
All right.
This is going to come.
And you've packed it into this little mold. You put a piece of bread, and then all the fruits, and then another piece of bread, and drenched it with the liquid.
Yep. So it's kind of an open pudding, so you can see all the fruits.
Right.
And
Oh, that's beautiful, as opposed to a summer pudding that's encased. Yeah. Okay.
It's a summer pudding portion as opposed to a slice.
Great.
And we're just going to put a bit of Devon clotted cream on there. This is the best stuff you can get.
It's just whipped?
It's Rodders just as it comes out of the packet. And you don't need to do anything to it.
Oh my gosh.
And garnished with a little puff pastry pativia.
There's nothing like Devon cream. Chef, this was wonderful. And maybe it's worth coming for dessert. Great to be here.
We're going to start by taking the pineapple and...
That's fresh pineapple.
Yeah, it is, and whizzing it up.
Okay.
That's probably about enough. We're going to put it over a sieve. And as you can see, the liquid is running through, and we're going to reserve the liquid and make the ice with it. We're going to add this to the caramel. This is a bit of a deadly job, because it can often sort of flare up, so take care. We'll pop that in. As you can hear, it's sizzling away. Give it a good fast stir.
Yum.
And then back on a low heat to get all that lovely toffee caramel nice and melted. We'll pop that back over there. Then this is basically what it's going to turn out like. We start off with the caramelised pineapple. I'm going to pop that right into the bottom of the glass.
Great.
Taking care not to get it on the sides. And this basically is the ice. So we're going to whiz that up, but first we're going to pipe in the yoghurt. So get a nice bit of yoghurt there to cut through the sweetness.
And this is Greek yogurt, which
yeah,
is
authentic
so
Greek
wonderful and rich. Almost better than whipping cream. Almost.
You've got to move quick with this one.
Got to move quickly to get everything in. So everybody has to be seated for this dish.
Yeah, but it's something you can get ready in advance.
Well, everything's ready except for the ice,
yeah.
actually.
So basically, it's all whizzed up. And it's a bit like a sorbet, but a lot quicker. No machine required.
Yes.
Pop this in. Just get it all in there.
Okay.
This basically is, in my mind, the best part of the dish. The sort of frozen, nice and sweet.
I don't know.
pineapple.
You can't beat caramelized pineapple as far as I'm concerned.
Well, there's a bit for everybody then, isn't there?
Isn't there? That's right.
And also, you can't eat it, but we'll stick it in the top to make it look pretty. And there we go. Bob's your uncle.
Okay, great. Lovely. Thank you very much, Stephen Graham. Hello, I'm Natalie Dupree. Welcome again to Cruising Gourmet. I'm here on the Thames on the most beautiful barge, believe it or not. And with me is who are you?
Well,
Captain.
Natalie.
Oh, sorry.